A whirlwind 33 hours for investigators here from that initial single shot fired on campus here at Utah Valley University on Wednesday to the overnight arrest of the suspected shooter on Thursday. The details of the arrest shared first not by law enforcement, but by President Donald Trump. President Trump broke the news personally Friday morning on Fox and Friends.
We have him in custody. Essentially, somebody that was very close to him turned him in.
Just a few hours later in Orem, Utah, on the same campus where conservative activist Charlie Kirk was murdered, FBI Director Kash Patel described the arrest in more detail.
The suspect was taken into custody at 10 p.m. local time. In less than 36 hours, 33 to be precise.
Authorities say the suspect, 22-year-old Tyler Robinson, went back home to Washington County, Utah, more than 250 miles from the crime scene, and confessed to his family, who contacted police. Officials believe Robinson acted alone.
Yeah.
Governor, do you have any details on how he got back to Washington County and how the gun was obtained?
How we obtained the gun? The gun was found.
No, how the shooter obtained the gun and how the shooter then was able to get back to Washington County.
So I don't have much more details on that. We do know that he drove. We had his car here on campus, and then we had his car going south back to the St. George. It's actually the city of Washington in Washington County.
While it's unclear if Robinson obtained the weapon legally, Governor Spencer Cox described inscriptions allegedly written on ammunition casings, including the words, "Hey fascist, catch," along with apparent references to online memes. The meaning and origin of what he allegedly wrote is unclear. Cox said family members described Robinson as having become increasingly political and focused on Kirk, who he believed was spreading hate.
The very act that Charlie championed of expression, that freedom of expression that is enshrined in our founding documents, in having his life taken in that very act, makes it more difficult for people to feel like they can share their ideas.
FBI Director Patel, who flew to Utah on Thursday to personally supervise the investigation, praised law enforcement and closed with a message for Charlie Kirk.
Rest now, brother. We have the watch, and I'll see you in Valhalla.
Cox, who has consistently called for unity amid the partisan furor around the murder, spoke directly to young people.
You are inheriting a country where politics feels like rage. Your generation has an opportunity to build a culture that is very different than what we are suffering through right now.
We have not received any official information in terms of a motive, but we know that Robinson was booked without bail on initial charges of aggravated murder and felony discharge of a weapon. We expect to see official charges from the FBI filed early next week. Maura Barrett, Scripps News Group, Orem, Utah.